and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day, and if you're looking for daily short tarot readings, check out my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts. If you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's see what the circle needs to know today. Okay, so the Eight of Wands fell out, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, I have the Page of Pentacles, and I have Justice. Of course, Thatcher decides to eat his food while I'm shooting the video. All right, so with the Eight of Wands, I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of signs and communication coming in from Spirit, but this may come in ways that you're not expecting. And so when these signs and synchronicities are appearing, make sure that you are really taking the time to reflect on these signs and synchronicities, because some of them are going to be coming in the form of obstacles or setbacks. Some of them are going to be coming in other ways that you wouldn't be expecting, blessings in disguise, those types of things. And I'm seeing here that you need to make sure that you are uncovering the hidden meaning to these messages correctly and that you're not misinterpreting them. I'm seeing that in the past, you may have had some issues with obstacles and things coming to the forefront and you taking that as a sign that you are on the wrong path. But remember that sometimes the obstacles and setbacks that are placed in the middle of the road for us are not so that we'll quit and turn back around, but so that we'll find a different way and a different path. Sometimes it's more about pivoting than it is about quitting. And so you need to make sure that as you are interpreting these signs, that you are giving your energy to them in the correct ways so that you can move forward and plan and take action on your goals here. So let's just get a couple more cards here. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles, interesting. And we have the Four of Swords. Speaking of pivoting, this is very interesting because we have divine counterparts on the table between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. We also have the Hierophant and the Six of Cups, which typically has to do with relationships, marriage, apologies, reunions, those types of things. I'm seeing with the Hierophant that there are certain things that maybe you want in a partner that you haven't found yet, and you've realized that there's certain areas that maybe you've settled for less. And you've carried burdens or you've carried the other person in some way where you were overgiving to that person, overgiving yourself in situations that have to do with romance and relationships. And I'm seeing that with this Nine of Pentacles, that you went through some sort of relationship that brought a lot of these things to the surface, and the separation between you and this person has actually allowed you to step into your authenticity, step into your independence and your sovereignty and become much more confident. But I'm seeing that there may be some heavy emotions surrounding relationships and things at this time. Maybe you're feeling a bit lonely. Maybe you're feeling like you're not going to find your partner. And I am seeing that there's going to be a reunion coming in with somebody. And this is somebody that could be from your past, because we do have the Six of Cups, which can have to do with reunions. Or this could be somebody, because sometimes the Six of Cups has to do with soulmates and like the beginning of a new relationship. For some of you, there may be a new relationship or a new love interest or somebody from the past coming in and who's looking for a reunion. You need to get very clear at this time on what you want in a partner, because for those of you who are single, who this energy is very heavily at play with you right now, you want to make sure that whether it's a new person or a past person coming in, that you're not falling back into those old patterns and falling back into that Queen of Pentacles who's overgiving in the relationship. You need somebody who's going to stand in their own ground and stand on their own 2 feet, who's going to meet you with equal and reciprocal energy. And so you need to take a look at your past relationships, because some of the obstacles that you faced were meant to bring up new revelations about things. They were meant to bring up new pivots. And it wasn't meant to break you down, even though those relationships may not have been meant to be. It was to have you pivot. And so it's funny, because originally the message was coming across as more of a general indication that any obstacles that you're facing or any new information that's coming in, take a look at it from a non-biased perspective to be able to tell which direction you are being directed towards by spirit. But now this is getting more into specifics to relationships. And so with the Aries eclipse coming up, there's going to be a lot of renewed energy coming in and a lot of old energy leaving. And so if you haven't done the work, you're really being asked to heal from these past relationships, because you have something that's meant to be coming in soon that's going to be for the better. Now, let me be clear, just in case this is a person from your past. Number one, you don't have to take this person back, especially if they're not proving to you that there's a difference between whatever happened in the past and now in that energy. Number two is, if it is a past person, it could be a test. It could be to see if you've learned the lessons from the past or whether or not you're going to go back to them. And if it is a new person who ends up being somebody who you could see a future with, make sure that you aren't jumping in with both feet into the deep end immediately. Make sure you're kind of taking your time to get to know this person and be your most authentic self. Because if this is a soulmate coming in who's new, who's not from your past, you're going to need to make sure you're standing in your confidence with your authenticity, because soulmates are going to fall in love with the most authentic parts of you, and you need to make sure that that's what you're exhibiting. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to have the type of relationship that you're looking for. And so you're really being asked to reflect and heal at this time. And for some of you, that may also mean that you need to take some time for rest, because this may be a very tiresome, energetic energy that's going to drain you. And so you're going to need to sleep more, rest more. You may be feeling restless as well, maybe lonely, maybe having trouble sleeping. So make sure that you're really prioritizing taking care of your body at this time. Okay. If this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like this video. Your affirmation for this reading is, I am pivoting when needed to align myself to my highest, most authentic path. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.